Ladies and gentlemen, this is our first episode live on scene. We are here at HD's Place, Henry and Darshanette's special event center. The place is beautiful. It's amazing. They have an amazing event coming up this weekend. We're going to talk about that. They have a special announcement. If you're watching this by replay or you're watching this live, you don't want to miss it. We have set up some things a little different from a technology standpoint. So we're going to hope that everything goes well. If something goes wrong, don't go anywhere. Just keep clicking back on to make sure it works out. I'm hoping I can see the chat here in just a second. That's a piece of this technology that we're trying to work out, is making sure we can see your chat and see your communication. But we're so excited to have you guys here. Again, for me, this is super exciting to be live. Yes. I mean, I've not done this before. Live on set. We got lights. We done hooked up. So y'all can't see all that went into us making this happen. Right. Our producers behind the scenes here making sure things go well. Shout out to Amanda Dukes and Dukes Multimedia and everything she's done to make this happen. We're super, super excited today. So I see numbers. Now, I can't see y'all comments. I'm going to work it out. Amanda is going to be in the comments as well, though. Okay, I'm starting to see them. Okay, good. I was like, if I don't get these comments, I'm going to be calling these people at Restream, and we're just going to have some problems. Janelle, Ebony, Kalisha, I believe. I want to say it. Hey, it's y'all daughter, she said. Now, what did I say her name right? Kelsey. See, when people can't read, Kelsey, I'm sorry. Kelsey, they love you, and I'm sorry. I'm like, how's my grandbaby doing? How's the grandbaby? Where the grandbaby at? Christina Hollis, what's up? Erica, shout out to Erica. How you doing? Thanks for being here. People tuned in from LinkedIn. We got several people on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Twitter, aka Twitter. We're glad to have you again. My name is Lucas Tyndale. I am the host of Lucas Live. This is a live video podcast. We do it 2-3 days a week, and today we're here live on set. Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen, today we're here live, right? This morning, yesterday morning, my computer, which I used to run the whole show, stopped working. Okay, it just totally quit working. I'm getting a text message from the Democratic Party telling me to vote. Is that just me? I'm constantly getting texts from everybody. Who gave my number to the Democrats and the Republicans anyway? So my computer went down. Everything runs from the computer. And so I'm messing with it, trying to get it together. And I take it to the Apple store this morning. I made an appointment. I'm up there and I was looking at the people like, y'all gonna fix this? Cause listen, something gonna have to be fixed up here. I'm taking something. Somebody ain't gonna have a computer, but I'm leaving out here with one. Anyway, I didn't. This is my wife's computer. Shout out to my wife, Marie Tyndale. See, appreciate you, babe. See, when I had made the investment, I had said to her, babe, we got to get you a MacBook. Because deep down, I knew one of these days I was going to have to borrow the MacBook. And so I had to borrow her MacBook. Shout out to her. Ladies and gentlemen, we see you guys jumping in here. Make sure you make your comments. You may be on my personal page at Lucas Tyndale, or you may be on Lucas Live Media. You can jump back and forth. You can check it out, see where the crowd is at, see where people are at. I see it's a lot of people on here. We're excited to have you. Did you guys get a chance to share? Did you guys share to your pages and things? We're glad. And Angela, thank you for being here. I see you guys. My wife is on there laughing. Angel Barkley, shout out to you guys. Tanjanika Tucker, what's up? So we're so excited today. This is, I can't tell you guys.
It's been a long time coming.
Right? We've been talking about this. Yes. And from day one, it was like, we're doing it here. It was like, there's not going to be any remote bringing people in. Every other time, people have been coming in remotely from all kinds of different locations. I had somebody from Canada. We've had people from the West Coast, East Coast, everywhere, right? But I was like, we coming here.
We made it happen. Y'all made it happen. Listen, when we came maybe a month ago, Henry, you and I came here and we met and we walked around and I was like, this is amazing. If you guys have not been to this venue, you guys have got to come check it out. It is beautiful. It is amazing. They've made investments from the tables to the chairs to the floors to the windows to the wall. I don't know. It's just all good. It's the walls. No, I didn't say that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in here. Anyway, we're live. We're having fun.
We have got to say
congratulations. Yes,
Thank
first
you.
and foremost.
Yes, I am so proud. We are both so proud to see you. And
True classic man right here. This
Thank
man
you
right
guys.
Here,
Thank you.
From day one.
Yes. Day one. Thank you guys so much. And I've known you guys for many years.
Darshanette actually rewound the tape a little bit further. I known him a little bit longer than I even knew. I was like, wait a minute, that was you? Okay. Right. She's like, remember the projects? I was like, I remember the projects. Yes. You remember it was some, yeah. Started from the bottom. Now we're literally here. We're literally here. Yes, we was there together. Shout out to 10th Street over there, across from Nimasilla. We was 2nd Street to 10th Street to, yes. So to all the way to McKinley Early Childhood Center. I knew you guys then. You were bringing your kids. I mean, it was many years ago, and to see you guys continue to do the things that you guys have done. So let's start the story. We're going to jump back and forth. We want to hear a little bit about your life, your love story. Y'all love a good love story? Somebody tell me in the comments if y'all love a good love story. Let us know. We're going to hear about that. We're going to talk about doing business together. There's somebody out there watching on LinkedIn who or anywhere who's thinking about business as a couple, and they're like, they're like, I don't know. They're like, I can do business, she can do business, but we don't do business because we already do business together, right? You already are raising kids and grandkids and family and life. To add the extra element of a business oftentimes throws people off. So we'll talk a little bit about that today. How you guys went about going from, you guys were hosting events before you had an event center. So I'd like for us to talk about dreaming, vision. Somebody out there, you're thinking about something. You're like, I want to have a podcast. I want to have an event center. I want to have something. I want to own homes or property, or I want to start something. And you're like, I'm having trouble going from vision to reality. We're going to talk to this lovely couple today about how they made that happen, because they made it happen and they're continuing to make it happen. So let's talk about the events. Let's start there. How did you guys get into hosting events and stuff? Long before there was a place, what was the first thing and how did that all start?
Basically, it started really at my 40th birthday party. So
it was for her birthday party?
No, for my
your birthday party. Your 40th birthday party. Okay, all right. I see.
I just turned
29,
so,
and he turned 40.
So it was like
it was just a couple years ago.
Well, maybe a few years.
I don't know how many of these fact check. We need to fact checkers. Check this out. It's like the debate.
But honestly, it was about my 40th birthday party. I mean, I like to dress, wear my hats, my brims, and that. So I say, I want my theme to be a hat party. So, that was all that was needed to be said. She took it from there.
Wow.
And put everything together, got a hold of my fellas. All my dudes came out with their hats on. Some of the ladies had their hats on, but it was a really, really nice turnout out there with the Marriott, the Courtyard Marriott in Belleville Village.
Okay.
And it was just amazing. I mean, it was amazing. She did an excellent job. Shout out to my wife for that.
All right. She made it happen.
So from that point, I was kind of like, I just remember I was sitting there looking around the whole room like, man, this is just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Seeing all of our people dressed real nice. All the guys got their brims on.
Right.
This can go somewhere.
This could, the vision to reality.
This can go somewhere. So thereafter, probably not long, maybe about a couple of weeks after, I told my wife, I said, look, I think we should do a cabaret, but change the theme a little bit and make it a hat party.
Okay, all right.
So we can test the water, see how that works. And so it was just a funny story, man, because we jumped out there and we started promoting, and from that point, I just remember we was in the bedroom and our ticket sales wasn't they wasn't going.
They wasn't quite going how y'all had saw it.
How we had envisioned.
Okay, right. Your vision was getting a little cloudy.
Hold on.
So after promoting a little bit more, we was new to the game.
Okay.
Just starting fresh. We never, did business to that level before together.
Yep.
And just kind of jumped out there. And from that point, we were just so nervous because I mean, literally tickets wasn't selling at all.
Wow.
So towards the very end, I think we were just stressing out so much. We just put it in the Lord's hands.
And then it flooded.
Wow.
Yeah.
We had a sellout crowd.
We had sellout the first event.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And it was just a hat party. And we used the venue that we've always used for St. George, which we continue to go there for each of our events. And what was beginning to happen was we're looking like, okay, we have stipulations. There's policies and procedures there.
Yep.
We need foundation.
I love it.
We need foundation
Yep.
for ourselves.
Yep.
Why are we continuously doing things out in the community, but we're not breathing off of it?
Yeah.
So that's how we began to start looking around, and we're more visionary, and
dreaming
more
more,
goal-
dreaming
yeah,
more.
we're goal oriented.
Yeah.
And, this is what we're going to do next 60, 90 days. Let's
Yep.
see what. And the Lord brought us here.
It just kind of took off. I mean, really, literally, just, like she said, we kind of, just scouting around. And anybody out there that's, has a dream or a passion to do something, it's a matter of really being dedicated.
Yeah.
And but first and foremost, putting God first. I mean, you have to pray on everything that you do first.
Right.
And literally,
literally,
and I say that to the to the end of time, because if it's meant for you or your spouse or who you're with or whatever, the Lord is going to put that in your place. But if you jump out there and try to do things on your own, it's not His plan.
Right.
It might be your plan.
Right.
But
He's looking at you
plan.
like, bless that mess. I didn't tell y'all to do that.
People wonder why things don't go the way they're supposed to.
Right.
It's because they don't put Him in place first.
Right.
So
because who said they were supposed to go that way?
Exactly.
Right. Right. So we make great plans, and God, we be like, Lord, bless this thing that I created. And He like, I didn't tell you to create that mess.
Was my creation.
Right. It was your creation. That could be an idol. Like, I don't necessarily want that for you. But when we present our plans before God, He wants to give us the desires of our heart.
Exactly.
And He will put us in front of kings and queens and put us on a throne if He has to, ladies and gentlemen.
Man,
I mean, I don't know
So
where you get one of these from, right? But I don't have one of these in my house or anywhere.
Shout out to Stephanie Frazier.
Oh, Stephanie Frazier.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, we appreciate you, Steph.
Yes.
She need a show or like HGTV or something. What is this? This is.
And then she has her own throne chairs as well too. She has a business, so
we're selling. She sells throne chairs.
No, she rents them out.
She rents them out.
Yeah.
Okay, Stephanie.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be all on the internet and whatnot. You see what I'm saying? What would it be like if I was sitting in the throne chair? You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be good for your business. I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, I'll send my address later. Stephanie, it's all good. We can work together. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Stephanie. That's incredible.
Yes.
I remember one of the first pictures you guys put out of here. I'm like, that is amazing. Like, what is
the
that?
same thing?
I know you was like, wait a minute. We got a throne love seat? This is unheard of. What is going on?
We had to say,
no, did we? Like, was this in the basement? Like, what is going on? So it's amazing what you guys have done. So let's rewind back now a little bit and talk about the two of you. You guys, how long have you guys been together? Where did this love story start? And if they dates don't match, forgive them. So
I'm gonna let her.
It was a Tuesday. It was a Thursday.
I won't get in trouble.
I never let her go. So,
No.
So how many years has it been?
We have been together for 20 years.
That's amazing.
We've been married for 18.
20 years. Amazing. And married for 18 years.
Yes.
Amazing.
I would see this guy riding down the street, and he had this truck, this Lexus truck, and I'd see him. I was doing hair then, so I'd see him in the morning, every morning, driving past, and I'm like, either you don't got a job, you're on his way to a job. Why do I always see him leaving 10th Street? I would
Interesting.
Yeah.
This started in 10th Street.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then,
she was living in 10th Street.
I was
Right.
living in 10th Street,
Yeah.
and he would be right there in Mahoney. So I ended up telling a friend of mine that I seen this guy, and she's like, I don't know who you talking about. I don't know.
Right.
And so long and behold, her husband was friends with him.
Okay.
So we ended up meeting, and ever since then, it has been
nonstop. Amazing.
I think it was quite naturally. It was some in between all that.
Sure. But I think the main
the main thing that I think that really brought our connection together is our business minds, because I've started off at 22 years old in the real estate game, and investing in properties and buying, selling, land contracts, the whole 9 yards.
Yep.
So when I met her, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I need me a woman that's on that same business mindset as I am, because that's the only way things is gonna work.
Right.
So when she had her own business, doing hair, I said, back at 21 years old,
doing business. I like the way you do business. I like the way you think. Right.
So instantly we just made connection because our minds was clicking together. You know what I'm saying? So that's major. That's very important.
I love that.
For a couple to
equally yoked, right? Equally together, same type of mindset.
Yes,
maybe thinking of doing different things or on different paths, but collectively you can see the power. And I think that's so important because so many singles are like, how do you get here? Right. They're like, how do you get to, people be like, how do you get to 18 months, let alone 18 years married, 20 years together? They be like, we've been together 20 minutes and I don't know where Larry went. I don't know where he at. Right. They like, I don't know what happened. So it's amazing. Yeah.
And
work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of praying together.
Yeah.
It's a lot of understanding and having open communication.
Yeah.
That's what we do. You know, we try and continue to date one another.
So important.
And not get comfortable.
Yeah.
And just keep that excitement.
Yeah.
I love that.
You know, I think that you know, early on, quite naturally, anybody in an early relationship, whether you know you're a young couple or older couple, you know, you just have to really continue to communicate with one another because that communication is everything.
Yes.
Because if you don't know what's going on in her, I don't know what's going on in her mind, she'll know what's going on in my mind. We don't know.
Like,
I just don't know. Yeah, exactly. I just don't know. So I didn't know. You know, so you have to communicate with one another on a regular basis.
Right.
You know, even at this stage, you know,
you can't act like you should know everything already.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Right. You know, so that communication was everything, you know, with us and we both believed in God and, you know, that carries a lot of weight, you know, in both our hearts, you know, and that's major too, you know, so
I love it.
Just some things are just meant.
Yeah.
And some things aren't, but you know, you can't force it.
And I love what you guys are saying is while things are meant, right? And there's like this overall plan, we still have to be willing to plant the seeds, water the grass, keep the thing growing, right? Because so many people are like, well, it should all be easy. I don't think that's true. It don't have to be, it should not be miserably hard, but it's somewhere in the middle. It's because it's personal growth. It's not that the relationship is so hard. It's that us getting over ourselves and having lived life and had our own dreams and ambitions and thoughts of how things would go. And then they start to shift. And then you're looking at somebody else like, well, maybe it wouldn't have shifted this way if you didn't tip the boat that way. Maybe the boat got a little rocky when you started going left, right?
That wasn't my fault.
It wasn't my fault. It was your fault. That wasn't my idea. That was your idea.
And I think us as women, you know, we must understand and not lose ourselves.
Right.
You know, so many people get wrapped up in a relationship.
Yes.
To where it's like, you know, I'm making him happy and different things, but you're losing yourself.
Yeah.
And I basically had to learn and understand that.
Yeah.
Even at the beginning of our conversation, like everything is going smooth, isn't it? You know, I'm attracted to this and that, but I had to learn to stay to myself and be honest with myself and have that conversation. Is this what you want?
Yeah.
When we met, we both had one child,
Mm-hmm.
and we learned to understand that there's no step.
Yeah, I love that.
In the
I
children.
love that.
These
Yes.
are our children together.
Right.
Major.
You know, we learned that.
Yeah.
And once we did that and understood one another, we've been fine ever since. I mean, you know, certain days we might choke.
Oh, every now and then.
But you know,
choking, you know.
I know it's still there.
I know, Lord.
It's still there.
Man.
It wasn't too bad because I'm still
here. I'm still free. As long as you're still free. That's what matters.
we have a lot of fun together.
If they don't know. Right. Y'all have a lot of fun.
But
that's so
honestly,
important.
to piggyback off of that, you know, it's highly important to me as a man to have a woman who has a strong backbone.
Okay.
You know, because you know, I don't want a woman to where she's so needy and you know, dependent upon me as a man for everything, to where if I fall, if I fold, or if I get sick or hurt, I need to know that I can depend on my wife to have my back and hold it down and do what she needs to do to make sure our household is going to continue to keep flowing. Because I mean, yes, I'm a man. I feel like I'm, you know, dominant over, you know, everything. But at the same time, you're gonna learn today that you're not.
Right. To all the men out there who think they got it all,
you're gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn
that you're not dominant, because I had to learn that.
Yeah.
It took me a while, but I had to learn that as we grew together.
Right.
That I can't do this without my wife.
So
you know,
good.
and she can't do this without me.
Yeah.
And we talked about that here just recently. Like, man, we've been blessed, you know, and we stay so humble to understand and know that what we have together and what we've accomplished together when we look back. Like, so man, good. It's like, okay.
It's like when you're doing everything right, you know, everything falls in place. When you doing stuff that people don't know about, but the Lord knows.
Right. It started falling off. Right. Be like, what happened?
Yeah,
like, well,
hey,
right. Like, I don't know what happened. Right. Be like, what happened? Right.
Well, what'd you do?
I know. Right. It was you. Throw them off the boat. Throw Jonah off the boat. Somebody got to go. I love it. I think it's such an important lesson for people to see that as a couple, even reflecting back, because a lot of times it's easy to reflect back on what went wrong. You know, remember back in 2004 when you didn't do the thing the way I said do the thing, and now that delayed us for 4 years. You know, so many couples spend so much time rehearsing the negative instead of celebrating the positive, because there's always going to be good and bad, because that's life, right? Stuff happens. Life is challenging. You can't keep bringing that stuff up, talking about it again. Yes,
she had to learn that too.
She had to learn that too. She learned that.
Yeah,
I had to learn that too.
Right.
I may learn that.
Yeah. I got it. Did you get it? I got it. People are say that. Let me shout out to everybody out there watching. I appreciate those of you who are making comments. To people who are watching by replay, stay tuned, watch it, play it. If you're at the gym tomorrow and this is the day later, or it's later tonight, and you're like, I missed it live. Don't just turn it off because you missed it live. Watch it, and you can still comment. We'll still see your comments. We're also doing a giveaway. So y'all want to stay here because we're going to be doing a giveaway. And what we're going to do is we're going to go back after the show and we're going to look at who's been commenting and engaging with us. And we'll select that way. But what are you guys going to give away to the wonderful audience today? What are you guys going to do?
Oh, so we have 10% off to 3 different customers or individuals who would like to come in and rent out the hall. We do receptions, repast, baby showers, all celebrations that are here. Yep. And this hall is somewhere you would like to be.
It's beautiful.
Please comment, share,
yep.
Make sure that you're doing everything. And we appreciate you guys as a community and as a whole. Without you guys, we would not be as successful as we are. So
I love it. I love it. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you're commenting. That's what we're going to look at. So comment, engage, ask questions. Make sure you share this broadcast. And if you're on Facebook, don't share it to a watch party because that sucks people into another room. I always tell people that. Share it to post so that it posts. So when people scroll through Facebook, they're going to be like, I got to watch this. It's on everybody's page. Like, what is going on here? So make sure you're sharing it. Make sure you guys are engaging in it. That's what's going to help. If you don't want to make a comment, that's fine. Just keep watching. But please, let's comment. Let's post. I see you guys out there. My cousin Sharon, Lucas, hey, Darlene, the wonderful Miss Chris Smith. Shout out to you here. Miss Doreen, hello. We were just going over stories. We was just reminiscing. Doreen, welcome to the show. I didn't know. I do, but we put it all together. So we was just talking about that growing up. Zanita Hill, shout out to her. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Yes, she just celebrated.
Yes.
Is that your sister cousin?
We want to say shout out to our beautiful staff for HD.
Okay.
HD Production has a staff, and we would not have that backbone without them.
Wow.
They come in, they put it down.
Yeah.
So
without question. We love y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lisa Montgomery,
Shout out to
Sean
you.
Montgomery, Trina Frazier,
Okay.
Zanita Hill, Vanna Carter, Chantel Bradley, and we also have the 4th Lord Councilwoman, Miss Chris Smith.
There she is. She's in here. All right. Yes.
We got DJ Panic.
DJ Panic.
Yes.
He's going to be in here
Panic
later. We might have to check out DJ Panic.
Jeff Smith, our security. We can't do it without you, my
Yes.
brother.
Awesome.
We appreciate you
Yep.
too, man. So
It's beautiful.
It's major.
All right. Let's shout them out. All right. Yes. That's what this show is really about. It's really about celebrating people. It's about education, motivation, liberation. We want them to learn something about being a couple, about building a business. We want to motivate them to say, you can do it, right? This is not it. We talked the other day. Right. It's not like, oh, nobody else can have an event. Nobody else can do anything. It's like, well, it's room for people to do stuff. It's room for other people to have success. And then liberation, we got to be set free. We've been so bound, and people always say, especially for Black people and Black businesses, people always say, oh, it's crabs in a barrel. It's crabs in a barrel. And I said, Legit Smith opened up his barbecue and boils. Shout out to Legit. Shout out to Legit.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Check it out. Yeah. It's everything. It's everything. But I said it's no longer crabs in a barrel. It's just crabs in a boil. That's all we doing, right? We celebrating, we eating, we having fun. Right. We're no longer holding each other back. And people of any race, of any kind, just coming together, celebrating. This community is better than what people say. And I think it gets a bad reputation. And it often gets a bad reputation for people who aren't doing anything to make it better.
Right.
Like do something, put together a business, put together events, do something special. So everybody out there, make sure you're commenting and sharing. We're going to go back through this, and we're going to select some winners. We're going to make, it's not going to be us. We're going to make sure we're going to have our producer and some others. So y'all don't be like, they was playing favoritism.
Right.
She didn't even know. She's back there saying, wait, I didn't know I had to. Yes, she got it. She's good at that kind of thing. So she'll make it happen. Shout out to Dukes Multimedia. If you're thinking of starting a podcast or something, shout out to Amanda Dukes.
Yes.
She can help you. Another business owner, right? Yes. So we're all building together.
Exactly.
And looking for opportunities to do more. And we look forward to that. Right. So, all right. So this beautiful location, first of all, tell people where it's at and then help people understand. How long have you guys been open? What's been going on in here since things have opened up?
Well, we've opened up, March 7th.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we had to shut down March 15th.
Wow.
Due to COVID,
Right.
So it's been a constant, I can't say constant, but in the beginning it was a very, very tough struggle.
Yeah.
Especially, just opening up a business to this, magnitude. Because quite naturally you got your overhead expenses and no income coming in. So
you need people in the venue to make the venue go.
Your vision is there,
right.
From the very beginning, and you set your game plan out, you set your business plan out, which is so highly important. Everybody to please make sure that you structure a solid business plan.
Yes.
Because if you don't have a business plan, you're going to be planning to fail. Pretty much.
I love it. Failure to prepare is preparing to fail. You got to
honestly, and it's not just about thinking about how much income you can make. You have to think about your losses and things that's going to happen along the way. On rainy days is what helps you survive. So that's major. But so we opened up, and then we had to shut down. But
it was an open and closed case for a second there. It was like, welcome everybody out. We gotta go.
We opened back up, and
2 months later.
2 months, and we have been nonstop. We are completely
it's amazing.
All weekends,
throughout the rest of the year, every weekend, pretty much.
Yeah.
We do have openings throughout the week for repasses and business meetings, business conventions. Different things like that. So we are still booking things throughout the week as well. But almost every single day of the weekend, I think we have a couple openings in December a couple of Sundays that might be available. So, but it's been a blessing, thus to this point, So, but it was a struggle, though.
Right.
The community we have, couples coming from Cleveland, Akron, Columbus. And they live
that's amazing. That's
so
amazing.
It does. It keeps us humble.
Yep.
We are so excited that we can bring something to the forefront that what was needed, and that's something that we had to learn as business owners. What is a need for the community?
Yeah.
And that was something that we needed to realize, and we're not going to.
Yeah.
We're going to claim it, and we're going to continue.
Keep pushing forward.
I love it. I love it. We have somebody here in the comments, young Ariane Gonzalez is in the comments. Y'all know Ariane. He said, "My beautiful."
That guy.
What up,
Ariane, man? I remember back in the day, man. I remember, man. I hope you remember me, man. We was back in the day. Shout out to Ariane. He's in the military now.
Yes. Well, you know what? He has just gotten out of the military. He was in the Navy. So now he has another job, and he's doing wonderful.
That's awesome. Shout out to you.
Great job.
Love it.
So proud of him.
That's amazing.
So,
we're proud of all of our children. Kelsey is in Georgia. She's holding it down with our grandbaby.
All right.
In November,
Thanksgiving,
the first time.
Wow, that's
because
beautiful.
Of COVID. She only 19 acting this.
She acting scared. She acting scared. I was like, wear your mask. The planes is packed, so you gotta be careful. But
COVID-19,
right?
Yeah, but shout out to Kelsey, man. She's doing excellent. She's her and her fiance holding it down in Georgia, running a business. We can't be more proud. And our youngest, Zaria, she's just amazing. That's crazy to me.
You had her
too.
Sorry, was a baby or something. She was little, right? And now she's a senior high school.
But she's a very good child, man. Wow. We can't complain about nothing. Quite naturally,
she's doing wonderful.
She always had a cool demeanor, right? She was always a sweet child.
So she has that main
That's
streak
the Gemini.
Too, oh, okay.
She's a Gemini.
Gemini. Okay. The doctor had said she got Geminitis.
She
got
Oh man, she got one too.
So
right.
We're at that stage
Yep.
of
Right.
her trying to figure out college, and that's something that I really feel that we would need to put in the community to learn for parents. Like this is our first one that's going off to college and having to pick which colleges and applications.
Ladies and gentlemen,
how to set it up, how to start it.
Frazier has helped us
yes,
with that.
thank you, Shantae.
Yes,
Shantae.
all right.
She's helped us out, but that is something.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you guys, we see you guys in the comments. Keep commenting. We see you guys. Judy Pledger Williams, thank you for being here again. Janelle, Zanita, Chris, everybody, thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Keep commenting. Takia, I see you there too. I'm missing some of y'all. The comments is coming fast. Reese Grantham, thank you. But we're gonna go back and check it out again. Comment, share, like, hit the laughs, hit the love. If you're on YouTube, again, same thing. LinkedIn, same thing. Periscope, Twitter, same thing. Keep commenting, keep engaging, keep sharing. Because somebody needs to hear this. Somebody wants to know. Somebody needs to know what they've been through, how they got where they are, how we start from the bottom. Now we're here. Again, I'm so excited for this to be the first time live on set, ladies and gentlemen. And it won't be the last time that I'll be live on set. But this is a first. We came in here. We set it up. We got it rolling. Got the mic. We just brought the studio here. So thank you guys so much. So, and again, shout out to your kids and your family and everybody and to being parents. So let's talk about partnering as parents as well. All right. So you got business, you got your marriage, your parenting. How somebody out there is like, how do you make that stuff work? Like they're like, I don't know how that just don't flow in my house. We can't decide on dinner. Right. So help them out.
It's
a whole lot of oodles and noodle days.
There's a lot of oodles and noodles. Oodles and noodles, baby. It's a lot of,
we both work full time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just basically learning to have a balance.
Yeah.
We write and set down a lot of goals. This is what we need to do this week. This is our to-do list.
Right.
By the end of the week, this should be completed.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not, we carry just those 2 or 3 little things over to the next week and start a new list.
I love it.
At the end of the day, nothing is ever going to be the way it's planned.
All right.
They're never perfect, but it helps you, create a foundation and a balance. Because you have to have, and that's with anything in life, you have to have a game plan.
Yes.
If you don't have a game plan, you're just lost out here.
Yes.
So, even something as simple as, like she said, writing stuff down, and she does more writing than I do.
She does writing and
I'm
planning.
more so mentally, I install it here, she write it down, and when I forget, she's like,
so here, it's on the fridge, honey. You go read the paper. Right.
But yeah, we have to have a foundation, and it's just really been helpful. Because we're really, really busy. We both work full time. We run the real estate business, we run the production and entertainment business, we run the hall business, and we still have time for ourselves and try to keep our children engaged as well too. So it's really hard. But I believe that you just have that willpower to keep going, and I think the love that we all have for one another keeps us going. I know that's my motivation. Just the love that we have for one another.
We have to learn how to step back. Some things you can't do. A lot of times it's we need you here, we want you there, we want you. But some things that we've had to learn to do is just kind of step back a little bit and take what we can. And put our 100% towards what we can be at, what we can do.
I love it.
I work a lot with the community. So
that's how you guys make it work. I love it. So let's talk real quick for people out there. There's an upcoming event. Is that right? There's something coming up this weekend. Is that sold out? Can people still get tickets? COVID restrictions.
It's a national holiday.
It's a national holiday. Wear your mask and your mask if you want to. It's a national holiday. They always celebrate. I was like, I don't think Halloween is a national holiday. I was like, these people are a little weird.
So
they talk about
how it's going down.
What's going down this weekend?
We're having a Halloween costume party.
All right.
But it's honestly a customer appreciation.
That's beautiful.
Party. We've done this before in the past. Have your costume on, bring your drinks, bring your mask, bring your food, and just come. But you got to know that we don't tolerate no bull mess.
We don't want no drama up in here.
We're drama free. We've always been drama free. So, but a good time. Security would be on deck. Raffles. It's the same thing we've been doing for years. But we're also going to be celebrating and toasting up to my wife too, as far as her birthday.
Because her birthday, let's shout out to her.
She didn't want a party, so
it's a party.
I said, you know what? No party, okay, but we're gonna
no party.
Give a toast.
Just a customer appreciation.
Yeah.
It's a party, y'all come to the party. It's a party. You know what I'm saying? This the non-partyest party I ever been to in my life. Is that a DJ?
I didn't think that was really a party.
I felt like I just went to a party. Whatever. I don't know what that was.
Well, listen. If you got your Bengay, your Alka-Seltzer, your Tylenol,
okay,
Advil, and your ginger ale,
all right,
make sure it's on deck.
Make sure you're ready, because it's gonna be.
Yeah, they have to have aftermath kits.
Okay, because it goes down in these plays. They have a good time. They celebrate. You guys, make sure you guys check that out. That's open to the public. It's customer appreciation. But keep in mind, this is a drama-free. Now let's talk about that. How do you set a tone of culture? Because a lot of times people try to start event centers, they open a bar or a club, and before you know it, things aren't going well. And you know, our heart goes out to all those people who started those businesses, who have had to shut them down, or you know, to those tragedies in our community where people have lost lives. You know, our hearts go and our prayers go out to those families who are still dealing with that, because that's a news story to somebody. That's somebody's child or husband or parent that they've lost in some of those dramatic situations. When you guys think about something like this, how do you set a tone? What are some of the precautions you take? How do you create a place where you avoid that?
Excellent question. First of all, I'll say our condolences go out to all the families who've lost anybody, you know, and any time in the bar scenes or just out there in general. You know, our condolences go out to you. But consistency, you know, you have to set a tone. You have to have your rules and your policies and procedures in place, and you have to be consistent with it. You know, we've been consistent, and when we set that tone, when we say this is drama free, that's exactly what we mean. It's drama free, because we got so many people in our community that really want to go out or come out and have a good time, and you know, of all ages. Yes, you know what I'm saying, because we don't discriminate. Most times we don't.
Sometimes
it's coming Saturday, you know, we having a little age. But normally at our events, you know, it's like you're welcome, because if you're 22 years old, we're going to bring you to our level. Yes. Because this is how we get down. Yeah. And when you look around, you're like, oh, man,
I better step it up. You know, right. They ain't playing in here. Right.
And just not, I mean, he does more so of the promotion part. Zach does an excellent job with a lot of the marketing. I'm more so in the background getting different things together.
That's just as important.
Right.
I mean, you know, I stay in the back for that, but with the promotion, he knows where to hit the targets at. Gotcha. Who our followers are, how to get it out there, how to inbox, how to do different things. So I think once they get into your survive, the energy, you're not gonna have 2 or 3 people sitting over there looking like they're ready to fight. You know, our security is their body shield.
That body shield is everything. Jeff Smith, shout out to Jeff. They don't play.
I don't know what that is. Body shield.
It speaks for itself.
It's like a riot gear.
So he does a great job with that. But we've been very blessed without having any major problems at all.
That's big.
And also, you know, the thing is that the questions you asked about, you know, how do other bars maybe survive, or venues or whatever. You know, the thing is that, you know, you have to have enough capital together before you start your business adventure.
I love that.
Because if you don't have enough capital, you know, you're not preparing yourself for those rainy days, because you're going to get those rainy days. You know,
now who knew? You didn't know COVID was coming.
And who knew COVID?
I mean, you guys survived something that was. I mean, that was heading into spring. That was time. Things was about to. Y'all was like, we about to go. It's summertime. And then
we just got started.
Literally,
so a lot of the grants and everything that was out there,
we wasn't able to tap into, because
so we had everything to do on our own.
Wow!
So straight from the foreground.
That's big.
But yes, it was a major struggle. But like I said, you know, just have enough capital, because when you have those rainy days, you know, you'll still be able to have enough in your reserve. And a lot of people think that when they want to start a business, you know, in the next 6 months you're gonna be rich.
Right. With no investment, they're just gonna open some doors.
Oh man, we got this game plan. We're gonna make a bunch of money.
There's been
times to where, honestly, when we actually started, we literally took a loss, you know, because we wanted to make sure that everything we were doing, you know, we wanted to present ourselves to the public, to the community, to say, you know what, they're classy, but we can have a good time. And it's not always about the money because, that comes later on down the road. But, because you're not supposed to be in business not to make money. I'm sorry. Period, point blank.
I would say even nonprofits make money. Exactly. Let's stop playing. I don't mean they're not making profit.
Right.
They just do it. They got to run it a little different. But still,
we've done things to where we went over and beyond to make sure that when Lucas come out to our cabaret, he's going to tell, man, they're like, oh, man, you got to come to this event.
Right.
This was such a nice time.
Yeah.
And we say, you know what? That was well worth it because now that's how we picked up our
word of mouth is everything. That's how our followers are.
You guys, I had the pleasure, my wife and I, shout out to Corinne, we had the pleasure of being there at the first Classic Man fashion show. Shout out to the Classic Man fashion
my
show.
brothers.
Man, we
CMB, baby.
I don't know how y'all. It was so crazy because it was like that was the first one. It's crazy to think the buzz about it. I mean, you would have thought like what was it like a prize fight or something? You would have thought. I mean, the whole city was there. People was dressed. People was like, your wife sitting there at the vendor's table. We had just come out with our books that year, and we were sitting there at the table.
I had mine.
You had your man manual. Yeah, okay.
I won the contest on your show.
You did.
But
See,
I had mine.
okay, right. Yes. She had her man manual. Y'all check out the man manual 10 steps. Understanding your man. So we was there. My wife's book, Small Piece of Her Heart. We was sitting there with our shirts and our books, and we're watching everybody we ever knew walk into this event looking better than they ever looked. It was like they didn't look like what they had been through. Not that night. They did. They was coming through. Everybody was dressed, looking good, having fun. The vibe, the fun, the laughter, the joy. It was amazing. And that was the first, and the place was packed wall to wall. I was like, it was incredible. I'm like, how they get all these people? Ain't nobody in this. Man, we did good. We did real. We owe y'all a couple dollars. We did good that night. Y'all make sure if they have an event, y'all be a vendor.
Hey, my cash app is.
They gonna send me a bill. We didn't know you did that well, brother. We're gonna need a little percentage of that. But that was the biggest night for our deal that night. That was early on. That was our biggest one up to date. To that point, it was huge. Yeah. So let's talk about the Classic Man. Let's just talk about that.
That's what we want.
So
people to grow. The tree is planted. Branches are there.
As a part of what you guys have built, other people are able to build.
Vendors, man. Shout out to all the vendors that were there. We started off and we said we're gonna get these vendors out, and that's been a goal. And we're gonna continue to keep pushing for vendors, you know, as we move forward in the future. Yeah. But shout out to all the vendors because we got a lot of positive feedback. Yeah. So we had about almost 20 vendors. We had 20 plus vendors in that little confined area, you know, at that time, you know, so
we did well. So, and you guys have you guys continued to do vendors at those events? How are the events? How has the Classic Man specifically? I don't want to talk about, you guys have the Classic Man, you have the cabaret, you guys have had that throwbacks and 90s parties, 80s. I don't even know. It was all kind of stuff. You can't even keep up. They boat ride parties. They be making it happen. If you guys don't know them, you guys tap in. Make sure you guys follow them. Make sure you guys HD Productions and Entertainment on Facebook. Make sure you follow their page. Like and comment, follow their stuff. Reach out to me if you need to get to them. You want to be a part of what's going on. People are like, there's no place to go. There's nothing to do. Yes, there is. Well, there's no place I feel safe. Yes, there is. There's no place for people who are grown, for the grown and sexy. Yes, there is. It's happening. Okay. And let's get back to, let's talk about the Classic Man. First of all, where did that idea come from, and just how has it evolved over the years?
Well, it actually the Classic Man started. You know, it's always been always had a passion for fashion. You know? So growing up, any one of my friends would tell you at Glen Oak. Shout out to Glen Oak. Hey, we
shout out to the Golden Eagles.
91. Man.
All right, them Golden Eagles.
So any of my friends would tell you back in school, man, I used to just dress. I would come to school in my Stonies, my slacks, my MC Hammer pants, my Bobby Brown hook.
Oh, yeah, the Bobby Brown. He was doing it.
So it kind of started from there, you know, honestly. And then as it evolved, you know, I kind of jumped into Maria Gibson's fashion show. That was the very first show I ever did. So shout out to Riri for that. Yeah. And then jumped into Chris Smith, and from Chris, it just took off.
It took off.
You know? So Chris always tell you now, like, you know, your mom used to tell me you was always shy. You know, you came here, you ain't shy. So, you know, but then, you know, just being involved with, you know, in Chris's shows, just really led me to, say, what, this is my motivation, and just got a whole bunch of guys together who was on the same, page as far as the dress code, and not necessarily just dressing. I mean, just had something about themselves, their whole demeanor, and just wanted to put something together for the community. Yeah. And when we put it together, the guys came out, they responded, and it was just history from there, really. I mean, and I can tell you the first show in 2015, that was the most stressful time of my life.
I was saying, you was smiling. They was changing outfits. I'm like, this is a Beyonce concert. I mean, they was changing outfits every time 10 minutes. I was like,
it was the most stressful.
Was it?
Behind the scenes, boy.
Yes, I mean,
we were just trying to make sure
it was your first time
everything was going smooth.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how much Miss Chris can do, how she does when she was doing her shows.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, how did she do all this? But we were mirroring that and trying to make sure we had everything.
It was, shout out to Chris, because she was holding it down for 30 plus years.
Yes.
And I don't know how she did it, but we behind you, Chris, and love you.
She's still here. She watching. She in the comments.
She's our commentator now.
Yes, she know how to do it, right?
So we, like Dar said, we mirrored her the whole way. And then Chris said, you know what? Here's a torch. Because I'm done. Like, all I'm gonna do is come and have fun. So we was like, well, you gonna leave us with all this?
I know. I was like, I don't know if that's a blessing or
a curse.
Right. What is this?
But also shout out to my classmen brothers, man. These guys, I don't think people really realize or know, but our classmen, they come, they put this work in, they put the rehearsal time in, they spending electric money. Gas money,
all of that
on these clothes. I know all the wives is mad.
They're like, what you mean?
We always tell them, don't go overboard. Man, I got to be the cleanest one.
Right, I'm getting
folks. They all have a little challenge. They do. But
they saving up their money.
So much fun.
Right.
Our rehearsals are fun. Our rehearsals are very intense. We really, the guys really put a whole lot of work into, and heart and effort into the rehearsals. And that's what makes the show so successful, because I'm here and I'm not as hard as I probably should be, because, I like to give that respect, because these are all men out here.
Right.
And it's just like, hey, we're going to have a good time. Let's do this. And, but yeah, that's
it's amazing.
From, man. So we want to say shout out to Thomas Banks.
Awesome.
Mind Ministry.
All right.
Yes, Thomas Banks doing his thing.
Job. There's not a dry eye in the house when he's done.
That's amazing.
And that's very important. Very, very important. We incorporated that spiritual scene, and I think that gravitated. A lot of people's like, oh, I was looking forward to the spiritual scene.
Right. Like, when is the church part? When is it? Can I get?
We about to get holy.
No, right. Yeah, back to the show. Have to get it back. That is a beautiful balance, and I think people think that in God's kingdom, we're all supposed to be sitting around stiff and unhappy and never get to have fun. Where is that at?
Right.
But people can't wait to get to heaven because it's going to be so much fun. Well, we can't have fun now. We can't do some things and get together as family and friends and a community. And I love what you guys are doing this weekend. Again, make sure you guys check them out. Now it's here at HD's place. Address is 3010 Atlantic Boulevard.
We are actually just right adjacent to Walmart.
Yep, Walmart on 62.
But it will be limited seating, so don't think that you're going to come here and you got your outfit on and you're trying to show up at 11 o'clock.
Dance, have some fun.
You probably won't get in.
Right, what time does it start? What time would you recommend?
8 o'clock.
Doors open at 8. Y'all be out here 7:30.
But you won't get in till 8.
You won't get in till 8. Just bundle up, be ready to roll, and come celebrate, have fun. How much are tickets? How do people?
They are free.
This one's free.
Did
y'all hear that?
Band that they're going to get when they come in.
Okay.
This is a customer appreciation.
That's huge.
Because we continue to understand without them and the events that we have and we host and they come, we wouldn't have the success that we have. So
there's a lot of businesses that never do anything like that, right? Customer appreciation is $5 off of $500. We appreciate you. Spend some more money with us, right?
You be like, more money, right?
Right. You be like, that ain't appreciation. That's a hustle. That's a sale. So you get more money.
Right.
But to put your own money into giving back, and ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned because We have a special announcement coming up in just a few minutes from them about some up and coming things. This is breaking news, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Call your family, call your friends, be like, you still watching? Because they about to break some news. It's about to be some breaking news. It's coming in just a minute. And then also 10% off 3 families, 3 people, 3 individuals are going to get 10% off of booking an event here at HD's Place. Now let's talk about that a little bit more. So we got the not birthday party this Saturday. Customer appreciation, Dar's birthday as well will just happen to be happening. You know what I'm saying? She got a Cash App. You know what I'm saying? No, she didn't ask for that, but I'm just saying it'll be a birthday. You know what I'm saying? This anyway, show us some love. Drop a little something. It's free. I mean, you can drop the birthday girl a little something. You know what I'm saying? Right? We just throwing money in here. Like, how many of us money all over the floor?
Whatever you want to do.
It was their first night when it went crazy. People trying to get that money. It was crazy. So that's going to be an amazing event that's happening here. Okay, so we talked a little bit about what people can hold here. Let's tell people, like, what's the philosophy behind it? Can I rent the place out and throw, my own little thing? I mean, anything? Can I throw the party of the decade and come up in here and we wilding out? I mean, what is it? Can I host Wildin' Out and try to have Nick Cannon and them up in here? Like, what are some of the things people can host? And what are some things you guys have a structure? Like you said, you guys keep it safe because you put a structure around it. And everybody don't always like a structure. They like, I thought if I'm paying you, I thought I'd be able to tear the windows out. But that's not so. So what's the flow? What's the philosophy? How's it go?
The thing with our brand is because we host so many events throughout the community. Whether it's the boat ride, Classic Man Show, throwbacks, cabarets, everything. What we do in our business is to have a private event. Private is always good. No public, because you're running into everything else. You're running into people that you don't know.
There you go. I got it.
And when we say public for our event, it's basically our following that we know. Whether they're from Akron or Cleveland, the ones that will be here, but it's not so much open for that. We have had a few events that kind of fell through the cracks of unknowing.
But that wasn't a part of the plan. So if y'all heard that it was a public event.
It's not in the contractual agreement.
Or any kind of monetary benefits that was.
I can't sell tickets at the door.
Correct.
I can't have an open event and be like, I got this spot. Y'all come here. It's $20 a ticket at the door and
or
all of
tickets,
that.
Or raffle tickets or anything of that nature. Because like she said, the nature of our business is a conflict of interest, and honestly, like she said, it's like if we're allowing everybody just to have public events, that's kind of opening the door up to everybody that's coming through this door. And we're private owners, and we have to protect our business, and we want to continue to do good business and secure our venue and allow people to come in and enjoy themselves as well too for their private events. But we can't do that if the police is out here every weekend and
they trying to get y'all shut down and y'all
So we're trying to keep it that way, and we just ask everybody to respect that, respect our policy and procedures, because it'll get to the point to where we won't even be able to allow people to even do private events.
It'll all be just your events.
Everybody is still trying to slide through the cracks and do some sneaky stuff, but just keep in mind, we got monitors and security. So.
We know what's going on. We wasn't here for everything, but we see what had happened there. So now listen, if you guys got a little more time, we're going to go a little longer, but we're getting close to the top of the hour. I want us to talk about, there are some breaking news, and I feel privileged and honored to be privy to this news. And it's very exciting. What's on the horizon for HD Productions and Entertainment, HD's Place? What's coming next?
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, call your family, call your friends. If you're watching this replay, pause, rewind, welcome people into the room. I know, right? You're expecting a child that will be younger than the grandbaby. Lord.
They got to shut the venue down temporarily.
I know, right? Sorry, this weekend.
Honestly, that happens when you've been
together. Beautiful.
We said the same thing.
Right.
We are now going to be expanding our brand. So we are now going to have a new location.
Woo.
It's also going to be an event, a second location.
Second location, ladies and gentlemen.
Event center.
Woo.
This one is 10,000 square feet.
The new one. Is 10, how big? This one is big. This one ain't little. How big is this?
The new one. This one is about a little over 6,000.
Okay. And the new one is 10, ladies and gentlemen, I got a sneak peek. Man, I had to sit down. I was halfway through. I was walking. I'm like, where is the promised land? All of this is yours. Wait, what is it? This gonna be? What is going on? I got exhausted. I had to drop some breadcrumbs on my way back to the door. It was a long way in and out. It's exciting what's up and coming, what you guys are doing. If people haven't been to HD's place, again, it's right over here, right adjacent to Walmart on 62. Beautiful place. In a plaza, in a storefront. It's beautiful what they've done here. The new place, the new space. So you can book here, right? But they're kind of booked up through into next year on weekends. There's still some weekday evenings if you want to host something. But due to popular demand, they have ventured out to get some more space.
I tell you what, again, I just can't operate without the Lord.
That's so big.
It's like he's been answering every prayer, and we've been just staying so humble.
They celebrating in the comments, just so you know, they're going crazy. They celebrate. They say congratulations, awesome. They're going off. Y'all keep celebrating in the comments. You might win something. Keep going.
Right.
Keep celebrating.
We're very excited about this because this is going to be a next level type event venue. We're going to have a major ballroom, which the ballroom itself is about 5,000 square foot. We're going to have a lounge area. We'll have a VIP section with the bar. We'll have a pool table in there.
Y'all hear that? VIP. VIP section. All right. Yeah.
We'll have plenty of bathroom space, and then our outdoor space is concert material, so we'll be able to do concerts. Rib burn-offs and things.
Ribs burn-offs, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we've been missed the rib burn-off in Canton. If you guys missed it,
we're gonna put it down because listen,
I love the vision.
We gotta bring back some positivity to our community. And with that being said, it's been so much negativity that's been surrounding our community with just so much violence.
Yes.
And again, our hearts go out to the families. And we just want to try to change that whole perception and demeanor that people have about Canton.
Yes.
Because there's so many classy people.
Great, amazing people.
Canton, Ohio.
It's 5 knuckleheads, and everybody act like that's the whole city. These 5 same people been doing junk forever.
There's so many classy people that's out here, and it's like we need a place that we can call home.
Yes, I love it.
And it's don't get me wrong, it's not just going to be for a certain ethnicity. So it's we got all races.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Colors. It doesn't matter.
I love it.
It doesn't matter. So
it's exciting. Yeah. So Dar, I didn't get to ask you. No, me and Zach was talking. We hung out for a while, right? We've been walking around talking about it. He walked me through the promised land. When something like this comes about, he said he saw the space and reached out to the people and started talking about it. What when you look at a new space like that, when you saw the space, what came to your mind? What were your thoughts and feelings about the potential of something like this?
What we would be able to make out of it.
Yeah.
What we would be able to do.
Yeah.
What we would be able to bring to the community. Is there a need?
Yeah.
With all those things, I know I back him. He backs me.
Yeah.
When he calls me with this excitement in his voice, you busy?
Do it.
What you doing?
He's like, I was, but sound like you need me.
You busy?
Sound like you need
Never
me.
mind.
You sitting down?
I know, right? Yeah, you sit down.
So once I actually we got in there and was able to look around, it honestly was I felt it.
Yeah.
And I even went ahead and we got our blessed oil and walked through it. And
hold on, let's back up. She got the blessed oil out that our beautiful auntie Charlie, gives her.
Shout out to Aunt Charlie, Miss Charlie. We love you so much. Yes. Love her so much.
So the story behind the blessed oil.
The blessed oil. It was slippery when I walked in here, y'all. I don't know if she had blessed oil. I was like, Lord, but I felt good when I got up.
I tell you what.
She gonna pray. She party and pray. I love it.
Blessed oil.
Right.
Did you just?
Is that Crisco or is that chicken? No, it's blessed. Okay, good.
But when we walked into this the second venue, honestly, it felt like home.
Wow.
And I knew in my heart that it was there because, the other day when I called her, I was like, what's up? What's going on? And, nothing, on my way to the second, venue. I said, okay. I said, and it was late. It was kind of dark out. I said, is you going in? She said, yeah, I'm going in. I'm already in. I said, hold on, you by yourself? And I was like, she's like, yeah, I'm by myself.
It's an unfinished space though. Wait.
Hold on now. What's you all right? Like, maybe you shouldn't be in there by yourself. Man, I'm good. Everything looks nice. You did a good job. I said, okay. So that was my validation to say, you know what? This is home.
It's in a good place.
Because she would not be up in a place by herself if
she didn't feel good about it.
She didn't feel good about it. So and amazing. She put the blessing oil on.
And she blessed, so she knew you come with some nonsense.
It totally makes sense for us to expand because it hurts us when we have to be like somebody calls for a date. Yeah. And then it's like, oh, I wanted to have my daughter's second birthday. Wow. I wanted to do this, and it's like that date is taken. Yeah. I wanted to have the baby shower there. Well, can you adjust your date? Yeah. It's still a need. So we're going to make sure we, push that through.
But we're also going to ask that everybody just please continue to abide by our policy and procedures.
Just respect that.
Respect that.
Respect my house.
I'm trying to say it nicely.
I know, right.
And professionally.
Everybody inside the venue got to go to the outside of the venue.
But we will be hosting more likely all of our events at the new
the question came up, Ola Ball Lockett. She shout out to her. She asked earlier on, I didn't get to ask this to you, but she said, is the Classic Man Show coming back to Canton?
It will probably in 2022. Okay. Right now, shout out to Tangiers. Yeah. We have a family bond with
That's
them.
Amazing.
They are excellent. I mean, they have been excellent from day one. We showed them what we wanted, gave them our vision, and they are on hands and feet, just waiting on us. I mean, they show us a great time.
That's amazing.
So you definitely shout out to Tangiers, Angelica, and the whole staff there. They treat us like royalty.
That's amazing. That's how you want to be treated.
Person serving next to you.
Yeah. Did you say service?
Service. I had a guy follow me around the whole night. Like,
he was like, brother, I got to go to the bathroom, brother.
You all right? Like, I was told to stay right here, brother.
Right. I'm okay, brother. That's amazing.
Yeah, we're truly humbled by the overall experience of everything that the Lord is just putting in our path, and we want to continue to keep helping those in need when we possibly can, and just keep doing good things in the community, and shout out to everybody else that's doing good things in the community too.
Absolutely,
like, it's a lot of businesses out
a lot of them, and a lot of new stuff coming out.
And, a lot of people are doing a lot of positive things, and that's a blessing. Don't stop. Don't get discouraged. Don't let nobody put your blinders on. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Because you got to stay. You have a lot of distractions out here. Haters. I'm just gonna call it what it is.
It's true.
But
you ain't doing nothing if somebody ain't mad about something, right? Somebody's sitting here watching this, like, why ain't he come to my place and do the show live? I want to have something live. I got 2 square feet of space. I wanted to come here. Like, I can't be everywhere.
But you gonna get there.
Because,
well, hold on. Look, can we switch gears a little bit?
What's going on?
So, what's the near future focus for Lucas Live? Look, we gonna switch gears.
Wait a minute. Hold on now.
We talk about
these was private visions I was sharing with y'all. They're calling me out on TV, on the show, whatnot.
Hey, look, we like to spread the love.
I know, right? We're gonna take a commercial break with you guys. Better. So, shout out to our sponsors. So I had shared with them. You guys watch my show, and everybody's like, so professional, so amazing. And one thing that I'm learning, and my family and my wife and others have told me, I'm like so humble about it that they're like, it's almost like you don't know how good you are. You don't know how good the show is.
Right.
And I'm always amazed. Like, you guys posted it and everybody was saying congratulations. I'm like, people be congratulating people for coming on my show. Like, this, like you on Steve Harvey or Oprah. I'll be like, man, this is crazy.
You claim it.
I believe that. I believe that. And I need to walk in that. I am going to walk in that more. It's God, because it's God given. It glorifies God for me to say, this is something he put together. He did. Yes. It was born out of pain, out of grief, losing my mom, and then hitting go live because I had to go live and not hide myself in my pain. So I built something that I was thinking, I just want to highlight great people. I have an opportunity to talk and share my own insight, but to be able to bring great people on, like the two of you, highlight great moments like this for our city, for our country, for our world. I've had people from all over the world on the show, all over the country on the show. And it's been amazing. I've had people who have been on Good Morning America and Oprah who have come on my show. and from local people to everybody. It's just been beautiful and so much fun for me. The vision now is to get some space, because now that I see other people can get space, I'd be like, wait a minute, you got space, I want space too. Now see, and this is how it should be, right? Right. So this is how it should be, right? It's when you see other people succeeding, instead of hating and being mad, why they get this space? Who let them in here? And I thought black people can't get nothing, and all the excuses are gone, right? And you see somebody getting a space, and then I went over, saw the next space, and I'm like, I've been thinking, I want a studio space. I have a nice space in my house, and I do my thing, got the green screen. You wouldn't know. People be like, you live in a mansion. I'd be like, I was in my basement. That's a green screen, brother. That's a green screen, but it's beautiful. I have a beautiful home and beautiful space to have an extra whole other room to be able to do that. Very blessed to have that. But the vision now is to get some space where I can do the show, have guests, someday have a live studio audience. I would love to have people come. And yes, I believe it. Where people are going to be able to come and sit and enjoy and celebrate and enjoy, clap and celebrate. And
y'all heard it first on Lucas Live.
Y'all heard it here tonight.
Live studio audience coming. It's going to happen.
I appreciate it.
It's only when you claim something and you just put your hands up and let it go.
Yeah.
It was a funny story real quick. I told I had a phone call with one of my buddies not too long ago. So I'm, actually it wasn't a phone call. It was a text. So I'm texting him saying like, he said, what's going on? What you doing? I said, no, this and that. So I said, I left Timken. I'm just running my own business. And, that's all I'm doing, like this and that. He said, what? Really? You left? I said, yeah. Like so at the end of the conversation, I said, no, I was just practicing. I was just practicing.
I'm practicing for the future.
He said a couple of choice words.
Yeah, be messed up. Right?
But you know what?
One day it's going to happen.
I'm speaking
absolutely
because I honestly feel in my heart that I'm not going to be, and it's been a blessing to me and my family. Timken, I've been there 15 years, and it truly has been a blessing, but it's toxic for me as far as the shift, the hours, and I feel like I have more to offer, not only in just, in my life, but, to the community, to my wife. And our kids about to be grown.
They almost out of there. There was one more. They like, tell us how to get them to college. We got one more.
Walk around in my box.
Just relax all day long. People talking like this on TV. On the show.
Dude, how you do it at home? How you do it at home?
It's getting late, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lucas Live After Dark. We don't know what might happen.
I want to say shout out to my work family at the Edward Pill Coleman Community.
Yes, awesome. Yes.
We have a wonderful staff, and if you guys are in our community or even outside of our community, whether you're in Canton or outside, please come down and see everything that we have to offer. We are striving.
That's awesome. Job, man. Amazing
job down there, man. That place is looking wonderful.
Yeah,
it's a big deal. Hey, I come down. I remember going to basketball camp back in the day. Shout out to Eric Snow and them, Gary Grant, and basketball camps as a child back in the day. To have something in the community like that matters, right? And so many communities are struggling, and there's nothing for anybody. Sometimes we miss what's in our own community. We have hidden gems right here in our community, and we need to support those things because that's how you get the dollars. That's how you get the grants. You got to be showing like this is an active, usul place for our community. So let's make sure we keep supporting our local community center. So people are in the comments having a great time. They laughing, they celebrating, they claiming stuff. We about to come march around some buildings and just take over. We go,
many things out there for small businesses. Get online, get with the Stark County Minority Business.
Yes.
My sister Delisa does do the marketing. She's the marketing coordinator there, help with grants, everything. We didn't know a lot. We research, and we wanted to make sure we had that plan.
Yeah.
This day and age, like anybody looking to start a business, I mean, you don't have to be a mad scientist,
right?
You just have to be, disciplined, and you have to just Google. I mean, you can network and Google and network.
About the networking,
and something that you mentioned earlier in the conversation, Lucas, as far as the crabs in the barrel. Always tell people, when I started off, in the real estate, 10 years ago, I've learned how to network in a circle.
Yeah.
And when you network in a circle, you can't go wrong because, everybody getting a piece of that pie, them crabs in the barrel
disappear real fast.
Ain't nobody making it to the top.
Right. Yeah.
So, I don't know everything, you know what I'm saying? This person might know a little bit about this, or they're a master in this, he's a master in that, but we're all networking and spreading that business around together. So just stay motivated, stay focused. It's going to be times to where you're working 7 days a week, if not 8. If you really want to survive, and it's going to be tough times, but you got to know how to just kind of, you know, stay on top of things. And your spouse is major.
I
mean, I tell people this all the time. My wife shops at the Goodwill, and she, you know, she and she shops at the Goodwill.
She was like, go to a commercial break.
Right.
No,
right.
This is good.
I mean, no,
this is an important lesson.
No, this is important because everybody that think that, you know, things are always bougie on one end, or, you know, that, oh, well, I can't do this, I can't do that. If you learn how to budget your money, you can do almost anything that you want to do, honestly. And that's real talk. Like, you know, I mean, I got a gambling problem and a drinking problem, but I was it. No, I'm just
he trying to throw some stuff out there. Like Martin, you was talking about Pam on the radio. You got to say something about yourself. This one time with Shanae. So I love it. But that mindset of there's other ways of having nice things and putting your money where it matters. Because somebody got red bottoms and no house. Right. Somebody has a dream of a business that they can't afford because they don't have money in their purse. The money is the purse because they put all their money into buying a purse instead of having money in their purse. So to be able to be frugal where somebody else might be like, oh, I would never do that, or I don't trust that, or I don't. Okay, well, trust that you may never have what you wanted to have, because where our heart is, that's where our treasure goes. Exactly. So your heart is in the community. Your heart is in building your business. Your heart is in you two taking care of your family and your community. Well, then that's how all these things manifest, because you put your dollars toward it. You put your time, talent, and treasure toward it. And that's how things come to life.
And it doesn't matter where you live. I mean, we both grew up in the projects, right? You know, it is what it is. Like,
that's a great place to start. I tell you,
you start from the bottom.
It make you run fast. You be like, I can't live here.
There's nowhere else to go.
But that's what I'm saying. Never, ever, you know, we could work anywhere, do anything.
Yeah.
I choose to be in my community.
Yeah.
You know,
I love it.
It's a blessing.
I love it. Ariane was on here. He was trying to find out when the next venue's open. He was laughing. The kids has been here laughing. They're like, wait, why don't we know? Wait a minute. He know. Okay.
We just don't know when it's gonna open.
Okay.
We're looking for January.
No.
Oh.
Breaking news between them. This is breaking. They're like, wait, breaking news for me too. This is a news flash. And they're going to figure it out right here. Again, we're going to go to commercial break. I don't know if hopefully in a second they get this figured out. All right, you guys just come up with something. Please, we're live.
December 31st.
December 31st, New Year's Eve, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Or January.
Well, it's going to go into January.
Oh, he's going to go into January. Okay, perfect. So it's a balance. He said December. She said January.
Yeah.
We're going to party all night from December 31st to January 1st. I'm trying to be in the VIP. That's how we coming. Y'all. That's how we do it. Lucas Live. Trying to be in the VIP. Yes. I don't know how much the VIP ticket's gonna be, but we're gonna get up in that VIP and pay our way and be up in there having a good time. Right. I mean, I cannot wait. I mean, the new place is crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
So what was you gonna say? Classic Man Show. I just want to touch base on that. So the Classic Man Show, I know everybody been kind of anticipating. First of all, we want to tell everybody we appreciate your patience. Yeah. I know it's been a long haul. People have been so patient with us. We've had a lot of people turn tickets in, which we understand that. So we've had a lot of
people still holding on.
We have more people hold on to the tickets.
Y'all.
Yes, we appreciate that, because that shows that you trust us.
Yep.
And we're doing something right.
Yeah.
So the Classic Man Show is going to be scheduled for Saturday, March 13th.
Awesome.
We're looking to do everything that we've been doing for the community.
Those models are ready.
Yes, models are ready. And we just appreciate it. Also, if you have a ticket that you canceled and you still have it, it is canceled.
Okay,
so
don't be drinking that. They ain't gonna know.
Letting you know.
It is canceled. So, but if you want to repurchase and you want to get your new ticket, now you know the show is coming in March. It's a major event. It's fun. It's engaging. It's cool. You don't see a lot of men modeling, right? You don't see that.
And it's not just the men. Like people, most guys don't want to come. It might be the men.
Okay,
but it's not that.
Help them understand, because there's a guy out there like, I ain't going to no Classic Man. I'm not sure I want my lady going either.
Right. Yourselves, we have an after
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Meet
We
some
have, like,
singles. Y'all might
yeah,
get to meet some
we have
men.
a drink specials
Single
in
and
the
mingle.
front.
Oh, singles.
So
Yeah.
guys, to my single guys out there, first of all, yes, majority of the show audience is maybe like women, maybe like 85%, 90%. Actually, as that number is going down because more men,
it's been more balanced.
more men are
That's
coming
beautiful.
to the show,
Yes.
which I respect that. And I thank
Right.
you all for that because it's not a male review.
Yes.
It's a male fashion
That's
show.
big.
And there's vendors out there. We got designers out there.
Okay.
That can that's you're able to purchase clothes from.
Mhm.
So we encourage men to come to the show, and we're also looking for male models as well
That's
too.
awesome.
So
Yeah.
it's just really a good time, man. It's a classy event. It's a good time.
We're gonna have to shut the show down. Dar got to go to the bathroom. I mean, we just gonna call out. She said it nicely, like you're supposed to do on TV. I got to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, no, we gonna say no. But you guys, it's been wonderful. Amanda, our producer, she knows. She warns people before the show. She's like, he might call out anything. She like anything might happen on this show. Be careful what you say or do. To everybody out there who has their tickets to the Classic Man Show, to everything you guys have come. If you literally can't wait, I'm not gonna keep talking. I'm over here being funny, and then it's like all of a sudden we're gonna have another episode to talk about this episode. It's like what happened on this episode. All right, she'll be back. All right, she ran off the set. All right, this is what happens when you're live. She ain't playing.
I'll hold it down.
You hold it down. We can keep it going.
All
All right, he gonna hold it down. All right, so. It's really exciting, ladies and gentlemen out there. Thank you guys for continuing to stay with us. We're gonna wait till she get back. We're not just gonna shut it down. So y'all stay right there. We're gonna do some things. Why don't we do right now? We're gonna let y'all guess a number. All right, now our producer's gonna come up with a number in her head. She'll be the one to figure it out. She back there going, "Why me? Why me?" She don't want the pressure. So right now, in order to win. Number between one. I was gonna get to that. Hold on, and I want to make it a big range because I want y'all to have to get it. A number between 1 and 300.
Okay.
Between one, it's got to be a big number. We got a lot of people watching.
That's good.
A number between 1 and 300. The person closest to it or who gets the number wins the 10% off. So we're gonna have, if the 3 people win, that'll be our 3 winners. If one person is closest, that's who's going to win. I see some people starting to throw it in there. Again, 10% off a rental of the venue. Start throwing in your numbers. The closest person wins. Now, if I only have one person so far who gave a number, then they're going to win because they're going to be the closest because they don't know who threw in a number. Okay, I'm seeing some numbers. Between 1 and 300. I know that's a big range, but I want it to be specific. Between 1 and 300, we're going to make it happen. All right, so... I'm sure I can't play. Go ahead, Zanita. You can play if you in the. I mean,
no, Zanita's exempt.
Okay,
No.
Zanita. I said you can play. They said you can't. You can't. I'm sorry. Just forget about it. All right. I like these numbers coming in. We got 212, 264. She's back. So she just gracefully came back. All right. All right. We're gonna tell y'all the winner right here live. So we're gonna just take a couple more minutes. Y'all go ahead and guess them numbers. Somebody's gonna win. This is your chance. Aren't you glad you stayed? Aren't you glad you're here? See, somebody clicked off because they went and their kids needed help with their homework. Let your kids do their own homework. All right, that is not your problem. All right, okay, I'm just playing. He was like, "Thank you. I just got liberated. I got set free. I am done with homework forever." All right, so all right, I'm gonna throw up some of these numbers here. We have a number. The number, I can see the number behind the scenes. Hold that number up one more time. You guys got about 60 more seconds. 60 more seconds to throw your numbers up there to see who's going to win this prize. We got 299, 150. Somebody said 300. Go straight to the top. 261, 21. Somebody said that's my number, 21. All right. 150, 153. Ariane trying to get in on the discount, brother. When your own kids is just trying to win their way into the family venue, he outside the door scratching and crying. Like,
Keep it all in the family.
Keep it all
in the family.
Everybody got to pay. All right. So there's no favoritism here. All right. All right. We got a 212. We got a 4. Our first number was 4. All right. We're gonna close this down. If you're watching this by replay, I'm sorry you missed the live drawing. We may do something again. The winning number. Let me find the person first before I mess around and
Coming in.
This is hilarious. Okay, wait. I was seeing the number backwards. I was having a dyslexic moment. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, hold up. 3 people chose it. Okay, that's not true. All right, I gotta scroll. I see some people trying to sneak in their numbers now. Late now. I can see y'all. All right, the winner is the closest. Now I hope I ain't wrong because they gonna call me out. They're like, I can see it wasn't you.
That'd be times.
All right, I got it time stamped. Right, I can see the times too. The closest number is. They like, why do I keep looking back? Because I don't want to mess up. I'm scared. I'm scared of my audience.
Don't have nothing to do with this.
Right. They're like, we have nothing to do with this. I see y'all. I appreciate everybody who just participated in that. Thank you guys so much. And our winner is Miss Alicia Smith. Miss Alicia Yvonne, Alicia RN, my friend Alicia Smith. Great supporter of the show. Thank you so much. I know, I'm sure she's been to some of the events. So you gotta let us know if you've been to any events, but you get 10% off to have an event here at HD's Place here on Atlantic Boulevard here. So you reach out, we'll make sure we get in contact with you. She guessed number 125. The winning number was 135. She was the closest without going over. I'm trying to add stuff in there just in case. I like, hold up, because I know somebody gonna find it and be like, no, I said 136.
I said 135.
I bid $1. I said $1. Everybody went over. Like, okay, I'm sorry. So, shout out to a little worried out here. All right, so shout out to her.
HG don't have nothing to do with
they
this.
Just give it up. If y'all unhappy because y'all got cheated in the drawing, she's thanking you guys. She's so excited. We'll make sure we reach out to you. Thank you for the love and support for the show, Alicia, and everybody out there who supports. We got 2 more. We want to do it again?
Yeah.
There is 3. We want to do another one? Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all want to do another. Y'all, we're going to do 3, so we might as well do one more. All right. See, I like that. Let's do it again.
Do something different than numbers.
Somebody said she cheated and her sitting behind the camera. All right, this is tough though. I mean, what else could we do though? Because if we can't do something like, if we ask a question like, how long y'all been married? Everybody gonna get it. Our camera has done a little. We want to adjust our camera. I think you guys can still hear us. Give us a second while we adjust our camera. Our camera is like, you know what? It's been long enough. They can still hear us. All right. So while you guys see this little moment here. Y'all like, where'd they go? We disappeared. I mean, it's okay. We're gonna work it out. All right. We're gonna keep messing with it.
Tell DJ Panic he can come on through too.
DJ Panic is coming through. We okay. He in here, he out there. Okay, there we go. We back on. Very good. All right. See, good job. See, I appreciate it. That's why you gotta have a producer. You got a show and you just out here winging it. You need a producer. All right, y'all. I guess, and I'm not seeing any numbers. Numbers between 1 and 200. Now go live. Let's go. We looking for you guys. Let us know. Keep it going. You guys, let us know you guys can still hear us. You're still here. I hope we still live. You know, I don't know what's going on, but I hope to see you guys. Hopefully our comments are still going. We'll check it out. Let's check it out. Okay, we back. Okay, Amanda, you see us? We still in there. Huh? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, the numbers are starting to come through. Maria Talbert said 75. All right, she's got that number locked in. Somebody said 112. I don't know if they're thinking about music or what's going on. Room 112. Shout out to 112. Whatever happened to them brothers? I don't know. Where are they now? I don't know. We got a 163. We need to.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be nice.
That'd be nice.
When
are y'all doing it? I'm just trying to.
Things.
All right, you should just
work on some things.
Just a vision.
They got a vision. All right, we're gonna when it
we
happens.
speak it, we just gotta speak it.
Yes, just gotta speak it. Just gotta speak it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, guess those numbers. Somebody else is gonna win 10% off. See, Lucas Live, we're getting innovative. We did do live call-in. We're not gonna go there. No, listen, that was fun. See, I got a new phone. I don't even know if that live call-in number is even gonna work. Oh, it might. Oh,
It might work. All right. But anyway, so you guys go ahead, keep guessing. We got one more. We're going to give you guys 30 more seconds to go ahead and guess. So 10% off. Again, remind them of what they get if they rent out the venue. What are some of the things they can host here? What are some of the things you've had?
Baby showers, receptions.
Baby showers.
Weddings and reception together. Retirement parties, bridal showers.
You can host business meetings, repasses, the whole 9 yards. Okay. So and anything that's private, and when we say private, that means basically the public is not invited. So basically people who's out in the public that you don't know.
You invite, right. It's not house party 12 where everybody doesn't show up and be like, I didn't know they was coming. Right. It's like you have a list of people. And you invite them. The question, just so you guys know, question is number between 1 and 200. We're giving it a few more seconds, 1 and 200. All right. So as long as you know the people, right? So it's not tell your cousin to tell their cousin to tell their friends to tell their people. Exactly. It's like we have an event and we're going to have, how many people can be here? How many people does this?
Outside of COVID, we can we at least can host 300, depending on the setup. Some people want their setup done a certain way, so we might not be able to accommodate quite as many people. But on like right now, we're set up for almost 200, approximately 175, and that's based on the dance floor being open and
the dance floor. Get that dance floor. Space everything. So even with COVID, you guys would say what? What's a number of people?
A good number is what?
About 200. Okay. Even with COVID, you got an event and 200 people. I don't even know if I know 200 people. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you got 200 people, you got an event. You can make it happen here. And they got it. And you guys have people can cater food in. How does that work in the bar? And help us understand that, just for those who don't know.
Sure. So yes, they can cater food in. You can bring your own caterer. We have a bar area to where you can bring your own drinks, BYOB. You just can't sell liquor. You can't sell liquor tickets. You can't sell anything at the door or anything inside the facility. But so we have all the tables. We have the chairs. We have 8-foot long rectangular tables, 6-foot long tables, cake table. We have a dressing room, remodeled bathrooms, a prep station in the back, kitchen area. So everything, everything you need. For your
plenty of parking, right? Walmart ain't gonna know. They don't know. So there's a lot of people here at Walmart at 9 o'clock at night,
right? Well, Walmart is part of our parking anyway.
Okay, right?
Them enough anyway.
All right, exactly, right. So there's plenty of parking, y'all. Bring your whole RV and just post up. You can stay the night out here. It's all good. All right. So our number again, our winning number. Our producer keeps holding it up, and I'm trying to do too many things at once. Is that name who you're saying who you think won, or is there just a name there for some reason? Okay, good. She's on here catching. She's even catching. Oh, see, that's the only thing. I noticed that some people are on here putting 2 numbers. Yeah, that's just low down. You can't just start at 1 and be like 1, 2, 3. That ain't right. That ain't how you play the game.
Repost it, just separate.
I know. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all out here. Let me see if we got a winner that didn't put in 15 numbers. Right? Let me see. I think I see another one close. I got to look at the number again. All right, you tell them what you got, because I might have a few other people from. I can see everywhere. I can see Facebook, YouTube, Periscope. Okay. Okay, I think I might have seen one a little bit closer than that. All right, we're just gonna tell y'all. We're gonna pick somebody, and if we're wrong, we don't want to be right. You guys, if you're upset about what we pick here,
ain't got nothing to do with
the address is. Y'all come here and just act up. I'm just playing. Don't do that. All right. They do hold CCW classes here. Yes.
More and more guns. Shout out to our instructor.
Ooh,
more and more.
That's been hugely popular. Yeah. That's selling out like every time.
Every month.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we need to touch on that, because that's we need to protect ourselves, our business,
I love that.
Our home base, and our families. So big shout out to More and More Guns. They're very, very professional. They come in here, they do their thing. We love the coordination that we have with them, and the collaboration. And it's a good thing for
the community. Amazing. Yeah. I love it.
You're getting instruction. You're getting hands on. You're getting shooting.
You're going to the shooting
continental breakfast.
It's going. Yes,
it's going down.
They do the role plays.
That's
He does it
amazing.
all.
Yeah, for 125.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I don't know who plays the criminal. I don't know who. Somebody got to get shot today.
Ain't hard. Everybody got masks on.
Everybody- we role play. Anybody want to get shot in the name of learning? I'm not coming. All right, so that's amazing. I know y'all do. They leave here. They go to the shooting range. They get it all done in a day. Is that right?
Yes.
And they when they're done, they got their CCW.
No, I'm sorry. They have their permit, their certificate.
Okay.
So what happens from there after the day is over? They'll, long as they pass the written test and the gun range participation, they'll get a certificate, and then from that point, they have to contact the sheriff's department to schedule appointment to get their permit.
Gotcha.
And from there, that's when they do the background check.
Oh, okay.
And as long as they pass,
but they've met all the minimum requirements.
Correct.
When they leave here, holler at the sheriff, and that's what would happen if they went to anybody's training.
Correct.
But when they leave this training, they have everything everybody would have.
Right.
All right, our winner is Miss Jessica Lane Newman. That's actually Aunt Lane to me. Number 24. She guessed it was number 30. She won. Aunt Lane, I think you have a birthday that needed to be celebrated. I think it was COVID. I don't know. But, you know, I mean, next year, the year after, we can celebrate multiple years at once just because we had to miss I feel like it was a big one or something that should have been celebrated. And she likes to wobble a little bit. She likes to get down. She likes to just a little bit. She need to come on. Where you at now? Come on. They likes to get down. Her and her family, they like to get down. So you know, I'm thinking now you got 10% off of a venue. So I think it's meant to be. I know now. She know. Me and her be on the same page. So she knows what's going on. So look forward to that. I look forward to being here for your party. All right. So let's make it happen. So you guys, I don't want to keep people all night. People are still here. I mean, it's been amazing. It's been a lot of love and support. And it's just been so exciting. Yes, and she celebrated the big 60, celebrating her 60th birthday.
That's a major blessing. Yes, it is.
Beautiful thing. I think I remember the 50th and the 40th. I mean, it was some parties. It was some good times. Some good times. That's all I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking I'm missing a party. I'm like, I only go to so many, you know. So that was going to be one of them. Right. So congratulations, happy birthday to you, to everybody out there, to you too. Again, thank you guys so much for allowing me to be here and host the show here live from this beautiful venue. I can't wait to see what's to come.
We're excited. We're excited for what we got going on, but we're excited, more so excited for what you got coming up.
Thank you.
And
I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it.
You know, it's
thank you. Bro.
It's an inspiration when people tell their stories about how they were able to leave. And literally, I Google, how do you leave a good job?
Yeah, it's not easy.
So when you have a story to tell, someone out there needs to hear.
Absolutely.
I don't care if you don't touch nobody but one person.
Yep.
You touch somebody.
And it mattered. It mattered.
Yep. So that's major. And that's been a big inspiration to myself because, you know, just like I said, being in that factory for 15 years and I'm still there. Currently, hurt with my shoulder right now. But I'm excited about this new adventure, and the Lord got us on this path.
I love it.
Leading together with my beautiful wife.
All right, I love it. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for the love and support. I believe what you guys are saying. It's coming. Live studio audience space is going to be so much fun. To this venue, to the next venue, to everything you guys are building together as a family, as a couple. It's amazing. Again, to the audience, everybody who was here, whether you popped in or out, whether you stayed the whole time, whether you missed something, you got to go back and watch the replay. Watch that replay. I don't know what you're doing. Play it at your desk at work tomorrow, at your house. Put it on your TV, whatever you got to do. Make sure you do that. Miss Chris Smith, I'd love to have you on the show. Thank you for the love and support. This is an invitation. Please, let's connect. I'd love to have you on the show. You guys, let's make sure we get out and vote. The time is now. If you haven't already done your early voting, make sure you get out there and vote. Don't let anything stop you, anybody stop you. If you've moved, make sure you take proof of your address change. And, just make sure you've done everything right, that nothing can stop you. Let's vote Stone, Kyle Stone, shout out to him.
Yes.
Stark County prosecutor, setting a new tone with Kyle Stone. So check that out. He's doing some amazing thing. Okay. Yes. Anybody else? We got to, okay. Yeah. So make sure you guys get out there and do it. It's been a blast. It's been so much fun. Thank you.
Now it's time for the after party.
It's about to go down. The DJ is coming in here.
Y'all know how we get down.
We go live and y'all see something else going on.
They'll be like, hold on.
What is happening? That wasn't on the show. Right, what is happening? Yes, come on down. Check it out. So,
we got the crunk juice.
It's going down. It's happening here live. She's like, Lord,
hold on, wait a
it's
minute.
like the
I know we gotta
pastors
go,
once.
but don't even let me put your secrets out there. Don't even let
It's
me
all
do
good.
that.
Oh, wait.
No, she don't drink White Irish Rose. I'm sorry.
Oh, Wild Irish Rose.
She don't.
She doesn't.
She don't.
I don't
She
know.
don't. She don't.
I don't know
She
what
don't
happened.
drink that.
Something. I don't know. That was Kool-Aid, ladies and gentlemen.
I said she don't.
So they squeeze Capri Suns out. You know, she's kicking him real hard under the table. It's fine. It's all
I know
good.
my ankle is toe up right now.
It's over. It's over tonight. Yes.
Hey, we love you.
All right.
Man.
You guys have a good night. Thank you guys for the love and support.
God bless you.
Everybody take care. We'll see you guys again next week. Have a great night.